Clearance level 4. Secret. Item number 10300. Containment class Safe. Secondary class Thaumiel. Disruption class Dark. Risk class Warning. Special containment procedures. SCP-10300 is to be stored in a 2x2x2 meter iron box locked behind 3 intricate passcodes at Site-16. The safe may only be opened and the anomaly used by MTF Beta 777 Hectate Spears, or with direct approval from the O5 Council. Description: SCP-10300 refers to an anomalous torch made out of anomalously indestructible wood from the Taxus baccata tree. The handle of the torch is 93 cm long and 3.3 cm in diameter. Radiocarbon dating has found the wood to be at least 33,300 years old. The tip of the torch is constantly ablaze with orange flames at a consistent temperature of 1100 degrees Celsius and an average height of 15 centimeters. The fire does not require fuel to sustain itself and cannot be put out by any known means, and does not produce carbon dioxide, which is a typical product of a combustion reaction. The flame, despite emanating heat, is incapable of igniting substances on fire or causing physical damage. Proximity to it only causes discomfort and intense heat, without causing any heat-related ill effects. SCP-10300 nullifies thaumaturgy in a 3-meter radius around itself. Attempted casting of thaumaturgy within this radius will fail and cause the flame of the torch to spike up to 33 centimeters in height for a duration of 2 seconds. All thaumaturgy resumes function if SCP-10300 is removed from a 3-meter vicinity near it. If the flame makes contact with a thaumaturgically imbued object, flames at a temperature identical to SCP-10300 will manifest and spread over the entire object. While no damage is done to the object or anything that touches these flames, all traces of thaumaturgy are seemingly removed from the object, rendering it non-magical. The fire will spread at a consistent rate of 3.9 meters per second, and continue until the entire object is covered in flames. At this point, the flames will gradually die down at an equal rate across the entire object, consistently dissipating in exactly 9 seconds after the entire object is covered. As with the flames that burn from SCP-10300, these flames do not emit carbon dioxide nor require fuel to sustain themselves. They cannot be prematurely put out by any known means. This effect appears to be unable to affect the actual thaumaturgical capabilities of biological beings, preventing them from being set ablaze and stripped of their thaumaturgical abilities. Subjects who expire within a 3-meter radius of the torch appear to have their souls trapped in a state of limbo. Immediately upon death, a brief specter of the deceased individual will manifest and begin following the torch. They are translucent and have no color, though their physical features can be made out and are identical to the state of the individual pre-mortem. Sporadically, the person holding SCP-10300 can briefly see clear, spectral vestiges of those who died within proximity to the torch. These vestiges appear to constantly follow the torch, with their total numbers being unknown. Upon visible appearance, specters whisper brief phases only audible to the torchbearer, with no known anomalous effects. Discovery: SCP-10300 was uncovered during a raid on a facility of the Arcane Society in 2021 by Mobile Task Force Beta 777. It was recovered from the hands of a deceased Arcane Society operative, after the operative's death resulted in a spectral being identical to the deceased individual manifesting near the torch and following it around. Thaumaturgists on the scene reported being unable to utilize their abilities while within proximity of the anomaly. SCP-10300 was subsequently recovered and transported to a nearby Foundation site for further testing. Email Thread 1. Upon successful hacking into the computers within the raided Arcane Society facility, Foundation personnel were able to view several emails sent between Arcane Society members. From For the Delta. Subject: A gift for the Society. Dear Commander Holland, it is with great joy that I tell you of this. After years of joyful work with the Arcane Society, I have decided to donate an anomalous item to the Arcane Society to further our capabilities. Please reply with any questions you may have. Respectfully, Arc Leader Oswald. From Across the Barrier. Subject: Questions. Dear Arc Leader Oswald, as always, it is a pleasure to hear from you. Of course, naturally, I must ask, what is this anomalous gift that you would like to gift to the Society? I applaud your loyalty and willingness to help the Arcane Society. Reply soon. Sincerely, Arcane Commander Holland. From For the Delta. Subject. Answers. Dear Commander Holland, the anomalous item is a torch I have in my possession. I myself can personally attest to its capabilities. Magic is nullified when brought near the torch, and contact with the torch permanently strips an enchanted item of its enchantments. The flame never dies, yet causes no harm. On a more chilling note, sometimes I can see ghosts when I'm holding it. Their whispers are quiet, but they are almost certainly agonizing. Further research inside the Society could benefit this, I firmly believe. I have no doubts that this torch will be an invaluable asset to the Society. Respectfully, Arc Leader Oswald. From Across the Barrier. Subject. Questions. Dear Arc Leader Oswald, thank you for your reply. I, too, have no doubts that this could be invaluable to the Society. Of course, I am inclined to ask, how have you gained possession of such an item? Sincerely, Arcane Commander Holland. From For the Delta. Subject. Answers. Dear Commander Holland, I thank you for your time and inquiries. The torch is a family heirloom dating back to my great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He was a Sicilian fisherman. As the story goes, one day he went out fishing, and a great fog covered the sea. Though he could not see, he continued to fish, and he pulled up a still-burning torch. Though bewildered, he saw it as a gift from the gods themselves, and used it to illuminate his way home. He passed it down to his son, who passed it down to his, all the way until it reached me. I hope this satisfies your inquiries. Respectfully, Arc Leader Oswald. From Across the Barrier. Subject. Gratitude. Dear Arc Leader Oswald, I thank you again for your detailed reply, and again your unwavering willingness to serve the Society, so much so as to give up this family heirloom. If you find it within your convenience, please come to Facility 07 with a torch at 8 AM in 2 days. Once there, I will greet you, and you may tell me all you know about the torch. We will run further tests before we formally use it in our mission. Sincerely, Arcane Commander Holland. From For the Delta. Subject. Assurance. Dear Commander Holland, I thank you again for your reply. I will be there in 2 days to deliver the torch and divulge all I know about it. Respectfully, Arc Leader Oswald.
Email Thread 2. On the same computer was another thread of emails sent between Arc Leader Oswald and Arcane Commander Holland. From For the Delta. Subject. Humble request. Dear Commander Holland, I have unending gratitude for your time 1 day ago. I humbly request that you inform me of future plans for the torch, or potential revelations. Many thanks. Arc Leader Oswald. From Across the Barrier. Subject. Approval. Dear Arc Leader Oswald, it was my pleasure. Again, I thank you for your donation to the Society. So far, all of what you have told me has been true. I'll keep you updated. Sincerely, Arcane Commander Holland. From For the Delta. Subject. Regards. Dear Commander Holland, there is no need to thank me, Commander. The goals of the Society are noble and just, and my heart is aligned with all that we do. I am truly honored to be able to help the Society. Respectfully, Arc Leader Oswald. From Across the Barrier. Subject. Update. Dear Arc Leader Oswald, as per your request, I write to inform you of what we have discovered regarding the torch. First, we have concluded that the fixed range of magical nullification is exactly 3 meters. No more, no less. Secondly, we have reason to believe that the ghosts you saw before are the remnants of souls trapped between life and death, at the crossroads. With rigorous testing, we have concluded that those who die within this same 3-meter radius are bound to the torch, as they briefly appear as a ghost that follows the torch upon death. I have personally compiled a list of what they have whispered. Help. Set me free. I can't move on. The curse of the goddess never ends. Return us to Aya. The wrath of the gods is eternal. I can't see. Of course, we are still unsure why these souls are trapped. That is not our problem, however. Though eerie, these whispers have had no psychological impact on our professors, who have tirelessly attempted to figure it out. Sincerely, Arcane Commander Holland. From For the Delta. Subject. Appreciation. Dear Commander Holland, I'm overjoyed to hear from you and am equally surprised at the breakthroughs. May the Society grow in prosperity. Respectfully, Arc Leader Oswald. Email Thread 3. A third thread of emails between Arc Leader Oswald and Arcane Commander Holland, dated several weeks after the second, was read by Foundation personnel. From Across the Barrier. Subject: The Plan. Dear Arc Leader Oswald, it is my pleasure to inform you that we have a formalized plan for the use of the torch. We will raid a Foundation site, where what they call SCP-140 is located. With support from a massive group of operatives, you, as Arc Leader, will lead the raid to retrieve the anomaly and all files on it. Upon finding it, immediately touch it with the torch's flames. One of the experiments we have conducted has confirmed that the torch can permanently nullify magic if the flame touches an enchanted object. The book will burn up, though no harm will be done to it. It will be rendered non-anomalous, preventing the Davite Empire from spreading to the modern world. After this, as always, we will reveal the now useless book to the public. Come to Facility 07 at 10 a.m. in 4 days. I'll meet you there to discuss with you the rest of the plan. The raid will be in February of next year. Sincerely, Arcane Commander Holland. From Forta Delta. Subject: Affirmation. Dear Commander Holland, I am honored to be able to conduct this raid. I'll be there. Respectfully, Arc Leader Oswald. Email Thread 4. 1.5 days after the Foundation raid on Facility 07, the hacked computer retrieved from the site revealed 2 more new emails sent between Arc Leader Oswald and Arcane Commander Holland. From Forta Delta. Subject: What the fuck? What the fuck? I returned to find that Facility 07 has been raided by the Foundation and the torch is lost? That not only is the raid aborted, but the heirloom I gave that could have been of invaluable use is now gone? What the actual fuck? Arc Leader Oswald. From Across the Barrier. Subject: Future. Dear Arc Leader Oswald, I apologize deeply for what has occurred. It is beyond my knowledge how the Foundation knew the location of Facility 07, and it is truly a devastating loss. While we may no longer have the torch, we will carry on. Discard your email immediately and use another one. The Foundation has undoubtedly gained access to these. I will contact you again soon. Regretfully, Arcane Commander Holland. Following this, the Foundation attempted to track down the burner emails. However, no traces were left, and both Arc Leader Oswald and Arcane Commander Holland could not be located. Addendum 10300.6. Request. Following the revelation of the emails, as well as extensive testing, Senior Researcher requested the use of SCP-10300 to neutralize SCP-140. After extensive testing of SCP-10300 and confirmation of its ability to permanently strip thaumaturgical properties from objects, as well as the knowledge of the original plan of the Arcane Society's use of the anomaly, I've come to the conclusion that the anomaly could be used to neutralize other anomalies. Request. Neutralize SCP-140 with SCP-10300. Reason for request. SCP-10300's anomalous effects would neutralize SCP-140's anomalous effects, preventing the expansion of the Davite Empire into the modern world, meaning the Foundation would not have to worry about the anomaly and keep it extremely secure. Status: Denied. While I understand the reasoning behind this request, I cannot possibly approve it. It will be more than a miracle to be able to neutralize SCP-140. However, we cannot be certain that SCP-10300's effects will not destabilize reality by rewriting history and removing the impacts of the Davite expansions caused by SCP-140. 05-3. Addendum 10300.7. Secondary Classification Request. Following the denial of the utilization of SCP-10300 to neutralize SCP-140, Senior Researcher instead proposed to designate SCP-10300 as a Thaumiel class object to help in the containment of other anomalies. With more confirmation on SCP-10300's capabilities, it is clear that it could be of utmost help in containing thaumaturgically linked entities. Request: give SCP-10300 the secondary classification of Thaumiel, and allow its use by MTF Beta 777 to assist in the containment of thaumaturgical anomalies. Reason for request: SCP-10300's anomalous effects would be invaluable in containing anomalies with thaumaturgical capabilities. Status: approved.